Hello and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today, Capricorn, we are doing the reading for you guys and it is for August 2020. Let's have a look at the cards. Capricorn, here's your spread for the month of August. And this one tends to be quite colorful, but also quite dark. So there are some different themes here that we can work with, and I see positives. So don't take the Tower as a negative. Let me explain what this means. Your Devil card is upside down, and I will get to that. That is a good thing. Okay, so let's move through it. Your theme for the month is the Tower. Okay, Major Arcana, so very, very important month. All right, there is emphasis here, and the emphasis is on letting go of something that isn't working. Okay, so the Tower is asking for change. The Tower is under attack. It is on fire. There is chaos around the Tower. There is wind, okay? There's a lot of air, okay? So this can also mean a lot of mind activity, okay? Things are happening from above. So Capricorn, ruled by the planet Saturn, you guys have an inherent fate involved in your life, and you are often good at allowing circumstances to come through which are out of your control and seeing that it was part of the journey and that it was meant to happen. So don't forget that this month. Now, I understand that over the last 2 years there have been troubles for Capricorns. There has been difficult times to deal with, and you've moved past that, and that's great. In August though, I just want to say that you need to look at your circumstances from a different point of view. For me, the Tower is about perspective. When we're up here and we're on top of the world and we've climbed and we've got to the top, the only thing we can do now to continue the cycle is to come back down and start again. So for many of you that feel like for a long time there has been difficulty climbing, this is sort of a time to come back down to the ground, okay? Ground yourself. You are grounded, but take your ideas, all this air, and ground them, okay? Allow for change to occur. If you don't allow change to happen in your life this month, you're going against the grain. Fate says this month for you that there are significant changes that will take place. Could be around your work, and I feel like the Tower is a structure. Okay, so structures are falling apart, are being torn down. Okay, we're seeing this in the world right now, which is significant, but your structures may need to be reevaluated and be reconstructed. Letting go of the old and allowing a new structure to come into place, one that serves you. We are always changing, we are always evolving. And for your continued growth, Capricorn, in August, you need to look beyond your old structures. This change can also mean there is a need for you to step into a different energy and do things differently than you've done before. So what's going to work for you is something new, a different perspective in a different way. Don't look at what you've done as the only way forward, because your energy here is about change and rebuilding and restructuring, okay? So keep those things in mind. Not a bad thing, just something to remember so that you're not overcome by these things when you're feeling a bit rigid and you don't want to change. This is saying don't go against the grain. If the energy's here, it's telling you what you're doing is not working, what else is there to do but change, okay? So embrace that. Surrender, like these people that are falling, surrendering, letting go. It is out of their control. There is a certain element of fate happening, but your control comes in when you decide to take this and restructure it. Take your power and use it to your advantage. Now, the Nine of Cups is good, is a really, really good theme, because it's saying that there is so much fulfillment and happiness and joy. Okay, look at this guy. He's happy as Larry. He's content. He knows that whatever structures need changing need to be done and can be done to create a better way, a brighter future. Okay, X, completion, tens, okay. There is a completion of the cycle here and a time for an ending of the old energy and a beginning of the new. More X's, heaps of X's, okay. For me, that is protection. For me, that is you being in a position where you're ready to receive new gifts, new opportunities. New opportunities will only emerge into your awareness once you let go of the old strategy and the old ways. The old ways need to be pushed to the side for you to see clearly and visibly, not only to see and visibly, but to be seen. Because the Nine of Cups is being seen by the world. So you're coming out of the darkness and into the light. See the difference in the colors here? Your emergence from old structures will allow you to glow, to shine. A lot of luck on your side now, a lot of prosperity. You just need to keep your mind positive and not allow the changes to overcome you, but use those changes as opportunities for growth and fulfillment. So that's what this is about. We're going to move on to the Hangman, and the Hangman is looking at life from a different perspective. You know, whoever hangs upside down and looks at things so that they can see the world differently, we don't often do that. But what the Hangman is telling us is that it's okay to get a new perspective, to seek enlightenment. Usually this card has light coming out of the head in the Rider-Waite deck, and that signifies a enlightenment and a new vision and new seeing, and a lot of energy being released, okay, coming out. So we need to look at things from a different point of view and reevaluate that structure, because he's being held into place by a structure, okay? And the structure needs to change. Your systems, your mythology, your methodology needs to change. You need a new perspective. So look outside the box. Devil in reverse is a fantastic thing. The five-pointed star is much better in reverse with the Devil card than it is upright. Let me explain. So here you have Spirit on top of fire, water, air, and earth. Spirit over the elements. The unseen world is powerful, and when you tap into that, and what is the devil? Well, it is a certain element of power, but the devil is fear in reverse, fear reversed. So letting go of your worries and fears, that's what's going to happen. And this middle benchmark is the hurdle. So when you look at a new perspective, or you take on new ideas, and you start to be more seen in the world for that, you are going to be looked at as somebody who's creating originality. This is going to help you let go of your fears and move into higher servitude, because you're actually going to be doing something with meaning and value. The old system wasn't working. The new system is what's needed. Okay, so unbelievable. There's crosses on every single card. Look at this, across here, across there, across, across. Glad I've said that, because you're coming across a new adventure. You are crossing a bridge. Crossing, 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 crossing. You're crossing through new territory, okay? And when you reach the end, it won't be the end. 10 signifies completion, yes. But in order for you to see completion, there is a lot of hard work that needs to be done. Capricorn, you're so tenacious and you're willing to go all the way, and I admire that in your character. And this will not be a difficult task for you, because you are the workhorse, and you will continue once you realize the old structure and the changes need to happen, and you're able to be seen for what you're good at. You're protected because your perspective has changed, and you're no longer bound by your structure, moving past fear into love and working towards creating a brighter future, because you're moving ahead. Last thing I want to say is make sure you have a goal for August, because my only concern here is that at the end of all of this, there is a lack of vision and sight to getting somewhere greater, okay? So the changes that need to be made need to be grounded and need to have a vision of where you want to go. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to get there. So awesome month for change. Embrace the change, surrender to it, and have an amazing month. I think you guys are going to do great. So the energy is with you and the universe is on your side. The difficult times are over. It's time for you guys to move into your power. So own it, and good luck. If you enjoyed this reading, please subscribe. Please share it with your friends. Like it and comment in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next reading.